moment with all I have to say. I don't wanna take another breath that's pushing you away. I was cold like a tidal wave, crashing in the night for so long, so long, so long. I would fight like an animal, tearing us apart. You would pray in a house of glass, waiting out the storm. But you were stronger than I ever knew, so now I'm here to say I'm so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I don't wanna live another moment with all I have to say. I don't wanna take another breath that's pushing you away. I was cold like a tidal wave, crashing in the night for so long, so long, so long. I would fight like an animal, tearing us apart. You would pray in a house of glass, waiting out the storm. But you were stronger than I ever knew, so now I'm here to say I'm so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I built you back somehow. It's kinda hard to think about. You should have let me go. You didn't have to take the heat and brave the flames alone. But you were strong enough to make it through. Now I'm here to prove that I'm changed, I'm changed, I'm changed. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I built you back somehow. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I just can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I built you back somehow. I don't wanna live another moment with all I have to say. I don't wanna take another breath that's pushing you away. I was cold like a tidal wave, crashing in the night for so long, so long, so long. I would fight like an animal, tearing us apart. You would pray in a house of glass, waiting out the storm. But you were stronger than I ever knew, so now I'm here to say I'm so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I built you back somehow. It's kinda hard to think about. You should have let me go. You didn't have to take the heat and brave the flames alone. But you were strong enough to make it through. Now I'm here to prove that I'm changed, I'm changed, I'm changed. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I built you back somehow. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I just can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I built you back somehow. I don't wanna live another moment with all I have to say. I don't wanna take another breath, it's pushing you away. I was cold like a tidal wave, crashing in the night for so long, so long, so long. I would fight like an animal, tearing us apart. You would pray in a house of glass, waiting out the storm. But you were stronger than I ever knew, so now I'm here to say I'm so wrong, so wrong, so wrong. I'm sorry that I told you I bit you, I broke you, and I'm trying to fix this, but I can't find the pieces. I'm sorry that I burned you down, that I built you back somehow. I built you back somehow. It's kinda hard to think about. You should have let me go. You didn't have to take the heat and brave the flames alone. But you were strong enough to make it through. Now I'm here to prove that I'm changed.
Welcome to WWE Battleground. This is the kickoff show, live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And we are kicking things off with the Perfect 10 as Tye Dillinger makes his way to the ring. This is the first brand versus brand match, one of many, because tonight championships will be unified, and by the end of the night only one brand will remain. Will it be Smackdown Live or will it be Monday Night Raw? Tye Dillinger representing Smackdown Live, and it was at Money in the Bank where Tye Dillinger made his debut, where he defeated the Big Show in his open challenge. And Tye Dillinger, well, the Big Show was looking for the Perfect 10 in his open challenge, but he was defeated by the Perfect 10. What a scenario. And as per usual, it is a 10 from Tye Dillinger. Once again, here at Battleground, Tye Dillinger faces a giant of a man. And some are now saying that this is the giant of the future, because this is the 7-foot tall representative from Queens. It is Big Cass. And since Big Cass departed from Enzo Amore, Big Cass has developed a mean streak, and that's to put it lightly. And Big Cass was not impressed with Tye Dillinger's victory over the Big Show, because Big Cass, well, he sees himself as the only true giant here in the WWE. And it was Big Cass who rocked up at Smackdown Live a couple of weeks ago and introduced Tye Dillinger to that 7-foot tall big boot. Crowd on their feet here for the kickoff show as the referee signals for the bell to get this contest underway. Use the hashtag WWE Battleground if you want to get involved here tonight in the proceedings. And Big Cass waits poised, and a clothesline takes down the Perfect 10. Dillinger dragged to the ropes. And I have to say, Tye Dillinger, well, he's not the biggest, but he's certainly not the smallest. But once again, much like the Big Show, he is dwarfed by the size of Big Cass. And Cass, oh, a clubbing shot to the back. Picks up Tye Dillinger. Boot to the midsection. Followed by another one. And then a short arm clothesline. And it's all Big Cass in the opening stages of this match. Cass takes up Dillinger. And look at the strength of the future when it comes to being a giant in the WWE. One-handed and takes down Tye Dillinger. That was impressive. And then a leg drop right across the chest. A pin. 1, 2. And Tye Dillinger, well, you can see the effects of the offense of Big Cass. I mean, from the size of Big Cass, and he lifts up Dillinger, but Dillinger finds a way to escape. Oh, and he's tried to steal it. 1, 2. Oh, and he nearly stole the victory. Well, that would have been a turn of events, considering that Tye Dillinger has had no offense thus far, but now Dillinger beginning to try and establish himself in this match. And that's a smart plan, going to work on those tree trunk legs of Big Cass. And Dillinger locking up and snapping the leg. And we know that Big Cass has had issues. He has torn his knee before. And he's dumped in the corner. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a perfect 10 in front of this sold out crowd here in Philadelphia. Flips over Big Cass, and now a half crab in the middle of the ring, wrenching the knee back, and Dillinger's focus on the leg section of Big Cass has been a smart one, keeping the giant grounded, but Big Cass launches Dillinger halfway across the ring. Dillinger replies the perfect 10, again goes back to work, and this time a sharpshooter. And again, perfectly positioned by the perfect 10 in the middle of the ring, and the referee asking the question of Big Cass, and Cass responds by breaking the sharpshooter. Cass sends Ty Dillinger off the ropes, takes him up, and a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. I'm going to call it that. Maybe not. Maybe just a twirling sidewalk slam. But that move has re-established and swung the match back in the balance of Big Cass, as Cass works on the neck of Ty Dillinger. And both of these men, much like many of the superstars here tonight, will be looking to make a statement, because, as I have said, by the end of tonight, only one brand will remain. So superstars, you know, it's going to be twice as hard to be recognized under one brand. You're going to have to do what you can to get noticed, and for both Ty Dillinger and Big Cass, they have got a great opportunity to do so, to impress the management. Well, will it be Commissioner Shane McMahon and General Manager Edge, or will it be Commissioner Stephanie McMahon and, well, the on-the-shelf General Manager Shawn Michaels? Either way, Dillinger and Cass will be looking to impress, and that was impressive. What a drop kick from Ty Dillinger. Follows it up with a pin. 1, 2. Big Cass gets his shoulder up at 2, and a sign of frustration being shown from Ty Dillinger, but it was obviously a 2. Dillinger, though, smartly keeping on Big Cass. I've got to say, Dillinger has not been phased by Big Cass and his size. That's what she said. Ty Dillinger sends Big Cass into the corner, and now puts the boots to Big Cass. And Dillinger has grown in confidence the more this match has gone on. And now Ty Dillinger beginning to get the fans behind him. And Ty looking to wrap this one up with the perfect 10. The knee into the skull. The pin. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2. And once again, Dillinger voices his frustration. But it doesn't last for long. Ty Dillinger now heading up to the top rope. And Dillinger summoning up Big Cass, but has he taken too long? He gets caught. Dillinger got caught by Cass, and Cass drives the knee into the ribs of Ty Dillinger. A mistake by Dillinger now. And Cass is gonna make him pay with the Empire Elbow. Big Cass making it clear that he thinks Dillinger is soft, and he kicks his head off with a giant-sized boot. hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Big Cass is victorious here at the WWE Battleground kickoff. And this is how he got it done. That big boot making a big statement for Big Cass. Our first brand versus brand match here tonight at WWE Battleground ends with a victory for Monday Night Raw, with Big Cass doing what the Big Show couldn't, defeating Ty Dillinger in impressive fashion. And I'm sure that this victory here tonight has caught the attention of the locker room, because it was impressive. Oh my goodness! RKO out of nowhere? Where did Randy Orton come from? Here you see it, an RKO out of nowhere. And I did just say that that victory would have caught the attention of the locker room, and it caught the attention of the Viper, Randy Orton. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are sold out here at WWE Battleground. And the battle lines have been drawn, and we are kicking things off with tag team action. In fact, tag team unification action, as the Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, the American Alpha, accompanied to the ring by Kurt Angle, take on the Raw Tag Team Champions, the newly crowned Raw Tag Team Champions, in the club. The American Alpha have been in a heated rivalry with Jimmy and Jey Uso and their father Rikishi, but Kurt Angle is back tonight, returning after he was taken out by Big Daddy Uso. But tonight, it's not about the Usos. It's about ensuring that the American Alpha not only retain the Smackdown Live Tag Team Championship, but they take the Raw Championship as well and unify those titles to ensure that they will be champion regardless of which brand survives. But I caught up with Luke Gallows earlier today, and he referred to the American Alpha as simply a couple of nerds. So if that is what Gallows and Anderson think of the American Alpha, maybe, just maybe, they are underestimating the Smackdown Live Tag Team Champions, particularly under the tutelage of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Gallows and Anderson looking as confident as ever after they toppled the New Day to become the Raw Tag Team Champions. What an exciting night it is WWE Battleground. And the referee signals for the bell to get our opening contest underway. And it is Jason Jordan that takes down Carl Anderson early. And every single match here tonight has huge importance because it will change the shape of the WWE Universe as we know it. Championships will be unified. It's an opportunity for certain superstars to stand out, much like during the kickoff show where Big Cass was victorious over Ty Dillinger. A victory for Monday Night Raw early here on this pay-per-view. And Jason Jordan getting the crowd behind him. And Carl Anderson replies with a punch to the face and a European uppercut. Kurt Angle has seen plenty of them in his time and dished them out as a pinfall and a kick out from the powerhouse of the American Alpha as Chad Gable watches on. And you can see the American Alpha sporting the blue and the white of Smackdown Live. Pin 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And for the club, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, well, they have a hint of red on their attire. As Carl Anderson, another huge European uppercut, and that knocks Jason Jordan down straight off his feet. Takes up Jordan. Jordan with a knee and escapes. And Jordan sends Anderson to the corner of the Alpha. And in comes Chad Gable. And look at this beautiful tag team combination. And we've seen that on many occasions. And you just see Jason Jordan hanging in there for a moment to make sure that everything is at hand before he leaves the ring. He had the 5 count to get out of there and he utilized it perfectly. Stomps to the midsection from Chad Gable, followed by a leg drop. The smallest man in this matchup, you can see Big Luke Gallows on the outside, itching to get in, and the tag has been made. Here comes Luke Gallows, and we saw a big boot in the kickoff show. That secured the victory for Big Cass, and it nearly secured the victory for the club. Who is gonna unify the tag team championship? As Luke Gallows launches Chad Gable across the ring. And remember, after tonight, only one brand will survive. So whoever does leave victorious as a champion here at WWE Battleground, they will certainly have a target on their back. And we now know in the main event, that 6-man tag team elimination match, that the monster among men, Braun Strowman, will represent Team Raw. Strowman arrived on Smackdown Live and made a statement to the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. A running power slam to Lesnar, manhandling the WWE Champion. And Braun Strowman making it clear that he will be a part of Team Raw, with General Manager Shawn Michaels on the sideline, unable to interject or ensure that Strowman stays suspended. And curiously, we have not heard anything from Commissioner Stephanie McMahon about Strowman and his arrival on Smackdown Live, or his participation in the main event this evening. As Machine Gun Carl Anderson brings out the guns to the crowd here in Philadelphia and snaps the neck of Chad Gable. And we still don't know who attacked General Manager Shawn Michaels. The CCTV has been analysed constantly, but still, after weeks of questions we still do not know, and we still don't have our answer of who attacked Shawn Michaels as a pin. And again, the Alpha come close. Many of you have left your opinion on who attacked Shawn Michaels. We will just have to wait and see if that culprit rears their ugly head. Jordan now in the ring, Kurt Angle looking on as the Alpha, again that smart move as a tag team, keeping Carl Anderson in the corner. Belly to belly suplex, and Jordan looks like he's just warming up. And you see Angle taking it all in, coaching the Alpha. And I would have to say that the Alpha have only gone from strength to strength after being aligned with the Olympic gold medalist. And of course, they are the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, as much as the Usos might hate it. Gallows picks up Jordan, chop to the throat, and the club won't go down without a fight. They will not want to lose those Raw Tag Team titles after only just defeating the New Day. Stomp to the back of the neck. And now, submission maneuver trying to wear down the powerhouse Jason Jordan. And we know how explosive Jordan can be. He's kind of kept that under wraps so far. Jordan, fireman's carry, took Gallows by surprise. Great match here. Much like the kickoff show, high stakes, and you can use the hashtag WWE Battleground as the crowd are on their feet, getting behind the Alpha, and Jordan with that shoulder to the midsection, and then unleashes the belly to belly, and that's what I was talking about with the explosiveness of Jason Jordan, and Jordan has exploded. Here we go, the ankle lock, and Gallows, will he tap out? Carl Anderson can't make the save, and this one is over. Luke Gallows taps out, and Jason Jordan, wow, that was incredible. Jordan cranked it up, put the pressure on the ankle, and Luke Gallows had to tap out. Carl Anderson wiped out, and we now have the undisputed tag team champions. No matter what happens tonight, the American Alpha are your tag team champions. What a moment for the American Alpha and the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. And this crowd absolutely loving it. And to steal a line from Chris Jericho, American Alpha, drink it in, man. Well, next up, it is time for our second unification match. And this time, it is two different championships which will be unified. We have SmackDown Live's glorious Intercontinental Champion Bobby Roode taking on Raw's United States Champion, the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Will it be Bobby Roode? Will it be Nakamura who unify these two championships? It is next. And there he is, the glorious Intercontinental Champion, representing SmackDown Live, Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode, fresh off a grueling best of 3 series against a double Austin Aries, and Aries pushed the Glorious One to his absolute limit. So the question has to be asked, what condition is Bobby Roode in coming off of the back of that best of 3 series? And now he has to turn his attention to the undefeated United States champion, the King of Strong Style. Well, I'll leave it to the man himself. Because there is not any entrance quite like this. Because this is the undefeated. This is the King of Strong Style. This is the one and only Shinsuke Nakamura, the United States champion. Nakamura defeated Rusev, and look at what you might say is the glorious United States Championship, and it looks oh so glorious around the waist of Nakamura, as much as Bobby Roode might disagree. And this crowd fully behind Nakamura. Listen to this place. Philadelphia is on their feet for Shinsuke Nakamura. And if Nakamura again tonight remains undefeated, he will unify both the United States Championship, and he will take that glorious Intercontinental Championship from Bobby Roode. What a matchup we have next. It's right here, right now, here inside the Battleground. And the battle lines have been drawn once again. Intercontinental Championship versus United States Championship. Hashtag WWE Battleground. And Bobby Roode taking his time, and Nakamura, that unorthodox style. And these two taking a good look at each other before tying up for the first time, and it's Nakamura who forces back Bobby Roode. Referee having to... Oh, look at this. The mind games begin from Nakamura, and Roode, well, I don't think Roode has countered something quite like this. They tie up again, and this time it's Bobby Roode forcing back Shinsuke Nakamura. And just a reminder, it took 3 glorious DDTs to defeat Austin Aries this past week on Smackdown Live, and a cheap shot from Bobby Roode, and Roode saying, I am glorious. Simple as that. He is. He is. I will give him that. And it's Roode going to work on the arm. The trunk says it all. Glorious. And I don't think that will faze Nakamura too much. Nothing really does. As Nakamura flips over, leaps up. Look at this. Beautiful escape from Shinsuke Nakamura. And now it's Bobby Roode who has to try and find a way out of the headlock. Forces back. Nakamura sends him off the ropes. Nakamura over the top. Oh, and Bobby Roode gets shoved down, and Roode didn't like that. And Nakamura now says, did he just say that he's glorious? This is quite something. And Bobby Roode replies with, I am the glorious one. And Nakamura replies with a kick to the back of the head. As you do. And Bobby Roode will have to get used to those kicks, because that offense, well, it's quite a lot of the King of Strong Style's offense. Kicks, knees. You're going to get hit. It's just how hard you're going to get hit. Kick to the midsection. Kick again to the rib section. And follows it up with a knee. And that one took down Bobby Roode. And Roode gets back up and shoves Nakamura away. Punch to the face. Reddened the face of Nakamura. There was some authority in that from the Intercontinental Champion, but Nakamura simply responds. Went for the knee again. Bobby Roode with the reversal. Gotta call this one. It is quick. And Nakamura replies with a kick to the face. And again, down goes the glorious Intercontinental Champion. Snaps him over. Goes to work on the arm. Great match. And Bobby Roode again knows that tonight he has to bring his A game. His A double A game, if you get what I'm saying. Because A double made Bobby Roode bring his A game. But now he has to bring his A whatever. You know what I'm saying. Back to the action. As Nakamura breaks the hold of Bobby Roode and takes up Roode and drops him face first into the mat. And there is a small section of the fans here tonight that are backing Bobby Roode, but you wouldn't get that in the betting. Nakamura the odds-on favourite here tonight, but you can never count out the glorious one. Bobby Roode went one down in the best of three series to Austin Aries, only to come back and defeat Aries by winning 2 straight matches in a row. And he did it, well, he did it confidently with those 3 glorious DDTs this past week on Smackdown Live. And it is a message that Nakamura should not take the Intercontinental Champion lightly. Pin 1. Nakamura powers out at 1. Oh, shot to the back. Nakamura being brought to his feet by Roode. Punch forces back Nakamura. Oh, but Nakamura with a knee to the midsection finds a way out. Knee again, and Bobby Roode hits the mat. Those knees are taking their toll on Roode. Look at this again, driving the knee into the back, and then an escape from Bobby Roode. Roode pulls in. Nakamura takes up Nakamura, but Nakamura replies with another knee in midair. And takes over Roode, and Roode not having much luck, and he feels the frustration and he bails out. And you might say, well, that's a bit of a cowardly maneuver, but that is smart. There is a lot on the line tonight, and Bobby Roode doesn't want to get caught out. Taking a breather, taking a rest as he paces around the ring, and he comes around here, and I hope he stays out of my way. Don't want him coming anywhere near my announce table. That should remain intact tonight here at Battleground. And Nakamura again taunts Roode, and we're up to 5, and Roode's had enough of that. And Roode again says, I am glorious. I am the Intercontinental Champion. And Nakamura replies by dumping Roode across the hardest part of the ring apron. I think Roode needs to just shut up and wrestle, Bobby. Otherwise you're going to lose the Intercontinental Championship. And what a kick. Referee up to the count of 4. Got to keep an eye on the count, both men. To 6. Nakamura not coming yet. 7. Nakamura now heads inside the ring, and again Bobby Roode really antagonized Shinsuke Nakamura, and that brought on a beating from Nakamura. And now Nakamura sends Roode into the corner, and whatever tactics Bobby Roode has gone for to try and make Nakamura irate, it has not done that thus far. And I just sounded like a Rise on diss track, and that is not good for anybody, as Bobby Roode chops down Shinsuke Nakamura. Kick to the back, and Nakamura grounded and Rude capitalizes on that. Submission applied, wrenching back the chin across face, but also using the knee to get added pressure. And the referee asking the question, asking Nakamura, and Nakamura replies with escaping and then nails another knee and then a kick. And goodness me, what a response that was from Shinsuke Nakamura. Knee to the face, another knee. How much more can Bobby Roode take? And I have said that on many an occasion when it comes to Nakamura. How many of these kicks and knees can you take? 1, 2. And we just found out, it feels like Bobby Roode is beginning to feel the effects. Nakamura picking up Rude, but Rude escapes. It was nice. Rude, submission. Again, keeping Nakamura down. Using those submission holds. Working with that technical ability that Bobby Roode has. Very skillful, is the Intercontinental Champion. We know that. But will his skills be enough tonight? And you see Roode holding that midsection. That has come from those knees. Those attacks from Nakamura. He's hurting. Picks up the knee again and drives it down. Roode backs off for a second. Roode catching a breather, but also rearing up here. And here comes Roode. Oh, wow. Wow. That could be a game changer right there. 1, 2. And Nakamura gets the shoulder up and the knee. The knee was the focus point from Bobby Roode. You saw him jar the knee into the mat twice. Then the chop to the knee, cutting down Nakamura. Now drags Nakamura to the middle of the ring, and I think Roode was going to go to work on the knee again. Nakamura tried to get back up, gets chopped back down, and this time Bobby Roode can go back to the knee, and he is being smart. Figure 4 in the middle of the ring, shades of the Nature Boy, and this is a glorious tactic from the Intercontinental Champion to try and unify the United States Championship with his already holding Intercontinental Championship. And Nakamura now has to find an escape. And as I say that, Nakamura does so. We have such a huge card tonight. So much on the line. Championship unifications, and of course the big one. The big match. Smackdown Live versus Monday Night Raw. 6-man elimination tag. The winning brand, well, they will become the only brand. And Nakamura just kicked the teeth of Bobby Roode down his throat. And let's not forget the WWE Championship versus the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar doing double duty. He will first have to take on Finn Balor. And there's rumours that he's bringing the Demon. And then Lesnar will be involved in that 6-man elimination match. But what condition will Brock Lesnar be in? And will he be a champion at that point? As Nakamura punch to the face of Bobby Roode. Roode with the reversal as the action spills to the outside. Referee up to 3. And oh, Bobby, stay away as Nakamura's face bounces off my announce table. And back in goes Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura dumped on the back of his neck. Dragging Nakamura to the middle of the ring. Again, Bobby Roode showing that technical stance of his to make sure that he knows. Great ring awareness from the Intercontinental Champion. He knows when Nakamura is positioned at all times. Not giving Nakamura any opportunity to bail out or escape. And Bobby Roode looking for the fisherman suplex. 1, 2... and Nakamura just kicks out. That was off the chain. You get me? You might. As Rude drags Nakamura to the corner. A former world champion is Bobby Roode. Some might not acknowledge it, but I do. And Rude, again, puts Nakamura in the corner. Look at this. The Intercontinental Champion getting aggressive. He's hacked off. Focus, Bobby. And that is the trouble with Rude. He's a great technical wrestler, but he lets the crowd get to him. He has that show-off side about him. And that could be where he comes undone here tonight. But Rude is really focused on that knee of Nakamura. It has been a great, I would say, game plan to focus on the legs. And Nakamura holds the knee as he gets sent to the outside. You can see that the damage has been done. And look, once again, look how smart this is. This is tactical from Bobby Roode. You won't see this anywhere else. This sort of tactical wrestling from Bobby Roode. And Nakamura has to reply, because the more he doesn't, the more Roode shatters the knee. And oh, again, cuts and chops down Nakamura as he picks apart. He's like a, he's like a wolf attacking his prey at the moment. And he has seen a weakness in Nakamura and he's focused in and a pin. 1, 2. And Nakamura kicks out again. And, at the moment, Nakamura is a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. And that usually doesn't vote well when you're at that odds. Nakamura sent off the ropes. Bobby Roode went for the power slam, but Nakamura escaped and buys himself some time with the neck breaker. Nakamura moving more gingerly at the moment, but the knee. And again, that's going to cause pain for Nakamura now. He wants to utilize using the knee, but he also knows that that knee's been weakened by the offense of Bobby Roode. Roode dragged to the corner, shoulder to the midsection, followed by another, and another, and down goes Bobby Roode, and fatigue beginning to kick in, and this is vintage Nakamura. Nakamura, the crowd bringing Nakamura along. And Nakamura, oh, he went for the kick, and Roode again grabbed that knee. No time wasted. Oh, 1, 2. And Bobby Roode nearly took the United States Championship away from Shinsuke Nakamura. And imagine the bragging rights. He would have given Nakamura his first defeat. And now Roode pinpoints the arm. Goodness me. He might be a one-armed man in an ass-kicking contest and a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. And quite frankly, Nakamura might just have his ass kicked. But no, not yet. Nakamura's still in this one. And what a beautiful reversal. And now it's Nakamura trying to separate the shoulder of Bobby Roode. Goodness me. Referee asking the question, can Roode escape? He does. He does. And again, quickly, Bobby Roode makes sure Nakamura cannot get to his feet. I have not seen Nakamura in this type of trouble since he moved and arrived on Monday Night Raw. And Roode again, wanting to wear down Nakamura. Well, for those out there that didn't give Roode a chance, he's proving that you might be mistaken right now as Nakamura replies. Punch to the face, knee to the face, those trusty knees. And now this is the King of Strong Style. And he just scrambled the brain of Bobby Roode. Those lefts and rights. Send down Roode, takes him up onto his shoulder. And he drives him into the mat. And a pin. 1, 2. Bobby Roode kicks out at 2. Rude kicking out on instinct. And Nakamura, oh wow, he turns inside out, the glorious one. But you can see that it took its toll on Nakamura, having to catch a breath, and Rude pops back up and snaps the knee again. What a match. Rude back to the knee. Bobby Roode. This game plan has carried out perfectly. And the questions around whether or not Rude could hang in there with the King of Strong Style. Well, it's being proven he can. And not just that, he can tactically outsmart Nakamura. Brains over brawn. Nakamura kick to the side. The unorthodox style again. And Rude reverses it. And it's Rude now who goes with his fists. Nakamura replies with a boot. Scoop up and a slam. And Bobby Roode. Oh, again. Nakamura underestimating Rude. And Rude now picks up Shinsuke Nakamura. Drags Nakamura to the corner. What a match this has been. It's taking its toll on both men as Nakamura sends Bobby Roode to the corner. Whoa, whoa, oh no, we have seen this before. Here comes Nakamura, and that knee could have broke a rib. Nakamura setting up Bobby Roode, and Roode, this time there is no response. And the glorious one, for the last time, he may lose that glorious Intercontinental Championship. He went for the Kinshasa and he ran into a spine buster. 1, 2, no! Unbelievable. Unbelievable action. Bobby Roode reversing or preempting the Kinshasa into the spine buster, and he's looking now for that glorious no. Nakamura escapes. Oh, and a kick to the ribs. Both men scouted each other well. Roode aware of the Kinshasa. Nakamura aware of the glorious DDT. Punch to the face from Nakamura. We are getting in the danger zone right now, and Bobby Roode with a glorious DDT. There weren't no stopping that one. 1, 2. Oh, goodness. Bobby Roode, a second away from victory, but Nakamura kicked out of the glorious DDT. It took 3 to put away Austin Aries. How many would it take to put away a wounded Nakamura? Crowd on their feet, appreciating this contest, and Bobby Roode again begins to unload, but Nakamura replies with a kick, then a forearm, and this time no response from Bobby Roode as Nakamura with the exploder suplex. He took it all out of both men. Nakamura crawls to Bobby Roode. The pin. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. No. Wait a minute. Bobby Roode's foot. What? Wait a second. Well, hold on a minute. Controversy here. Here you see it. The referee counted the 3, but look at this replay very carefully. The pin. Watch Bobby Roode's foot. Right there. Right there. And, well, it's being made official. Nakamura has unified the Intercontinental and United States Championship, but Bobby Roode's foot was clearly on the rope. Our second championship unification match ends in controversy. But we now must turn our attention to women's championship unification, as the Smackdown Live Women's Champion Nikki Bella takes on the Raw Women's Champion in Bayley. Both have overcome the odds on their retrospective brand, but tonight they go head to head. So who will be the unified Women's Champion? It's next here at WWE Battleground. The fearless Nikki Bella returned from a broken arm to capture the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. And it had been a torrid time on the blue brand for Nikki up until this point. The former champion, Alexa Bliss, had run roughshod on the brand and pretty much blissed off the entire Smackdown Live roster. Now, it was a blast from the past which came back to haunt Alexa Bliss and ultimately aided Nikki Bella in securing that Women's Championship when the Alundra Blaze showed up and Nikki Bella knocked out Alexa Bliss. No doubts about it, Nikki has earned that Smackdown Live Women's Championship, but the same could be said for the Raw Women's Champion. The huggable one indeed. It's Bayley. And yes, the fans giving Bayley a tremendous reception. You wouldn't expect anything else, and there they are, the Bayley Buddies. And Bayley, well, always an underdog on the Raw roster, but she has come to the top and become the cream of the crop. Again, the crowd erupt here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And don't forget, you can get involved here tonight at Battleground by using the hashtag WWE Battleground on social media. And also, you can support your brand by using the hashtag RedBrand for Monday Night Raw or the hashtag BlueBrand for Smackdown Live, as these two lock up for the first time. And it's great to see each superstar, each woman, wearing the colour of their retrospective brands. Nikki Bella in the white and the blue of Smackdown Live, and Bayley in the red of Monday Night Raw. As Bayley forces back Nikki Bella, and whichever woman is victorious tonight, they will have a huge target on their back, being the unified Women's Champion. As if it wasn't already congested enough on each of the brands, you've got the likes of Charlotte, Dana Brooke looking in on Bayley for Monday Night Raw, and of course you've got Alexa Bliss chomping at the bit to get back the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. Can you imagine how combustible it will be with all these women under one brand? Because that could happen. One count only. And Bayley bounces up, knee to the face by Nikki Bella, and Nikki Bella looks for the snap suplex and snaps over the huggable one. Elbow to the chest by Nikki Bella. And Nikki Bella brings Bayley to the corner. Both fan favourites on their brands. I feel that Bayley tonight here in Pennsylvania is kind of edging as the fan favourite. Only just. as Nikki Bella brings Bayley to her feet. And again went for that snap suplex, but takes up Bayley, and Bayley floats over the top, and Bayley looking for the pin. 1, 2, and Nikki Bella kicks out at 2. Bayley comes off the rope and clotheslines down Nikki Bella. Bayley keeping on top of Nikki Bella, trying to make sure that Nikki doesn't get any offense in, and particularly needs to be aware of that knockout punch that Nikki has in her arsenal, because if Nikki Bella catches you, I mean, it could be lights out. And I'm not referring to anything like Paddy McGuinness says on Take Me Out. I mean, lights out literally in terms of you being concussed and being completely out of the match. None of that. Lights out, all out. None of that. As Nikki Bella drives a knee to the face of Bayley, trying to force back the Raw Women's Champion. And Nikki Bella does get Bayley into the corner. And Nikki Bella with a running bulldog. And follows it up with a pin. Smart. 1, 2. And Bayley kicks out at 2. The bulldog nearly getting the job done. And Bella 02 goes for the submission hold, and Bayley escapes, elbow to the midsection. And Bayley, oh, that was nasty. The knee in the back. And the crowd, well, a portion of the crowd, they want some Bayley. You're getting it. You are getting it. Bayley enjoying the support of the fans. Bayley, a huge fan favourite here with the WWE Universe. And Nikki Bella blocking that out, trying to re-establish some control. Nikki Bella dragging Bayley to the corner once again. And a chop, and a second chop. No response from Bayley, and now Bayley, in a tree of woe. Nowhere to go, and Nikki Bella showing that aggression. The fearless one. Oh, and she got caught. Caught with the enziguri. Would have gone for a pin there, but Bayley chooses otherwise, and Bayley going to take a risk on the top rope. The crowd like the look of this, and Bayley, a Hurricane Rana. It paid off. That was beautifully executed from Bayley, that Hurricane Rana, and that has Nikki Bella reeling, and Nikki Bella is in trouble. The exploder into the corner, and it folded up Nikki Bella like an accordion, and Nikki Bella, that neck, that surgically repaired neck, Nikki Bella finding a response. I was worried then that the neck, when she got dumped in that corner, had done the damage, but Nikki Bella fights back, and the Bella Buster. Nikki Bella for the win. 1, 2. Nikki Bella so close. And Nikki has had her injuries. The broken arm, the neck injury, but Nikki Bella is all guns blazing, and she may have just knocked Bayley out. Why she didn't go for the pin, I don't know. And now Bayley responds, and Bayley responds with a Bayley to belly. 1, 2, 3, and it is enough for Bayley to become the unified Women's Champion. At that point, I thought Nikki Bella had it all under control, but the underdog does it again. The crowd are on their feet, and look at this. What a picture that is. Bayley is your unified Women's Champion. The Tag Team Championships have been unified. The Intercontinental and United States Championship has been unified. And as you have just seen, Bayley just unified the Women's Championship. But now we turn our attention to the big one. The WWE Champion Brock Lesnar of Smackdown Live takes on the Universal Champion of Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor. It is the Beast versus the Demon. Who will become the undisputed WWE Champion? It doesn't get much bigger than this. Beast versus Demon, as the doors of Suplex City are open for business. The Beast incarnate, the WWE Champion Brock Lesnar, doing double duty here tonight at Battleground. What sort of deal did Paul Heyman pull with Commissioner Shane McMahon to get Brock Lesnar to participate twice here tonight? We have to be talking big money for the Beast, Brock Lesnar, for him to participate in 2 matches here tonight. No questions about it. And for Commissioner Shane McMahon and General Manager Edge and the Smackdown Live brand, you just gotta hope that that big money pays off with an F5 which secures the future of the blue brand. But first, for Brock Lesnar, he must focus on championship unification and unifying the WWE Championship, which he won from AJ Styles, and the Universal Championship, which is held by the Demon. And I can assure you that Brock Lesnar has seen nothing like this. Let the mind games begin, as Raw's Demon has risen. The Universal Champion Finn Balor has overcome the odds in recent weeks on the red band. He has been in a bitter rivalry with the Monster among men, and Braun Strowman played a part this past week on Smackdown Live, where he delivered a running power slam to the Beast, Brock Lesnar. Did Braun Strowman give Finn Balor an advantage by coming to Smackdown Live and attacking the Beast? We don't know if Lesnar is still suffering the effects of that running power slam. And also, once again, to refer to our main event of the evening, the 6-man tag team elimination match, Monday Night Raw versus Smackdown Live. Only one brand will survive. What condition will Brock Lesnar be in by the main event after he has been in the ring with the Demon? And of course, will Brock Lesnar hold any championship at that point? And if Brock Lesnar tastes defeat at the hands of the Demon, will he be even willing to participate in the main event of the evening? So many questions on the side of Brock Lesnar. that I begin to favour Finn Balor, who has to focus on one task tonight, but it is no easy one, and that is surviving Suplex City. If Finn Balor does that, and the Demon hits that coup de grace, we could be looking at the unified WWE Champion. Take a good look, because the Demon has entered the battleground. The Beast is ready. The Demon is ready. And the referee signals for the bell to get this championship contest underway. And Finn Balor with the shotgun drop kick out the corner. And goodness me, what a start this is. Coup de grace. He could have it. 1, 2. Oh, and Brock Lesnar kicks out at 2. And Paul Heyman cannot believe how quickly Finn Balor came flying out the corner. And Balor is not done. Heads off the ropes and flies through the air, taking out Lesnar once again. This is an almighty start from Finn Balor. Balor again! And Brock Lesnar has never experienced anything like this. And Balor goes again to fly one more time. But Lesnar gets out the way. Oh, and now the doors of Suplex City are open for business. A German suplex from Brock Lesnar, followed by a belly-to-belly suplex by the Beast Incarnate. And the referee up to the count of 3. But Brock Lesnar has taken a hell of a beating early. Something that I, and clearly Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar, did not expect. If you are just joining us here at the Battleground, Finn Balor hitting Brock Lesnar with a coup de grace. Lesnar kicked out at 2, right at the offset, but now we are in Brock Lesnar's domain of Suplex City, and the crowd knows it. Knee to the midsection. Balor needs to find a response, but at the moment it is all the Beast, and the Demon crumples to the mat. Brock Lesnar picks up Balor, and a third. That is 3. The third German suplex of the night. And this feels more like it now for Brock Lesnar. Every time he takes up Balor, he throws him halfway across the ring. Knee to the midsection. Forces back Finn Balor, but the Demon responds with a kick. Lesnar puts the block on, and oh my goodness, that is 4. Can you keep count? Knee to the face again, and Lesnar trying to establish his dominance here, much like he did against AJ Styles. And AJ Styles at a WWE live event put on a hell of a show. Once again, maybe, just maybe, that is where the Demon got his tactics from, to start quick, much like Styles did, but eventually the Beast wore him down. And Lesnar looking for suplex number 5. And Paul Heyman applauds that 5th German suplex. And now the 6th. Oh my goodness. The 7th. And are we going to get to 8? Yes, we are. Lesnar now approaching double figures here. And oh my goodness, he might not need it. Finn Balor escapes. Brock Lesnar was clearly looking for the F5, but Balor, the Demon, backs off. Watch that walrus on the outside, Finn. Balor comes in, and now the comeback is on. The Demon is not out of it yet. And a Pele kick caught Lesnar right between the eyes. And Brock again, just how quick the momentum has changed. And Finn Balor again looks for that shotgun drop kick. And the crowd again feeling this and how the tables have turned. Finn Balor looking once again for that coup de grace. No! No! Lesnar escaped. Oh God, no! Oh goodness! No! An F5! 1, 2, 3, and Brock Lesnar is the undisputed WWE Champion. And this is how it went down. Finn Balor on the attack early, wasting no time at all, and hitting the coup de grace. Paul Heyman could only look on, but the Beast kicked out at 2. And Finn Balor went for the coup de grace once again, but this time Brock Lesnar was wise to it and takes up Balor for a devastating F5. The Demon was unable to check out of Suplex City. And now Brock Lesnar can turn his attention to securing SmackDown Live's future, as he is the undisputed WWE Champion. Earlier this evening at Battleground during the kickoff show, the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger took on the Giant of the Future, the 7-foot-tall Big Cass. And it was a hard-fought contest. The blue brand versus the red brand. Ty Dillinger hitting the Perfect 10, but it was not the Perfect 9, as Big Cass delivered the big boot and scored the victory for the red brand. But that was not all, because clearly Big Cass had got the attention of Randy Orton and RKO out of nowhere to end our kickoff show. We are just moments away. Well, I was about to say we are just moments away from the 6-man tag team elimination match. However, it appears that we are going to be joined first by the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Mr. Money in the Bank himself is here tonight at WWE Battleground. Goodness me, ever the opportunist is Samoa Joe, but he's not going to have it all his own way, because that is Captain Charisma. Christian is back, and Christian appreciating the reaction from the crowd here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is a shocking return, and we know that Joe and Christian have not seen eye to eye since Samoa Joe took out Christian many weeks ago. Christian, a thorn in Samoa Joe's side. He just does not go away, and nor should he do so. And the crowd are on their feet, and here comes comes Christian, and Christian with the Luthez press, and now begins to unload on Samoa Joe. Well, Samoa Joe asked the question, what condition will Brock Lesnar be in? What condition will Samoa Joe be in as Christian hits the kill switch? Night night, Mr. Money in the Bank. Oh, wait a minute. Christian is not done. Christian looking for revenge here at Battleground. He's got 2 chairs now in the ring. Oh, and he waffles Samoa Joe across the back, and again. Well, I talked about the condition. Quite possibly, Christian wants to put Joe out, just like Joe did to him, and the crowd are cheering on Captain Charisma. Oh my goodness me. No. Christian, think about it. Don't do it. A concerto. Surely there will be no cash in tonight. Christian has taken out Samoa Joe. And I guess all you can really say in this instance is Samoa Joe, payback is a bitch. Christian quite possibly doing a favour for Brock Lesnar. I'm not sure Lesnar would have asked for it, but now he no longer has to worry about a cash-in from Mr. Money in the Bank. So now, all our attention can be focused on this 6-man tag team elimination match. It is the blue brand versus the red brand. Smackdown Live's AJ Styles, John Cena, and the Beast Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and the monster among men. Yes, that's right. Representing Monday Night Raw, Braun Strowman. It is the battle of the brands, and only one can survive. There is nothing now that either commissioner or general manager can do. This is your main event of the evening, and the battle lines have been drawn and the superstars have been chosen. Well, bar Braun Strowman, he put himself in this match as the phenomenal AJ Styles is the first superstar to make his way to the ring. And AJ Styles went toe-to-toe with Monday Night Raw's captain, Roman Reigns. And the reason why I call him the captain is he was the first pick of the red brand, but it'll be hard to captain any of his fellow partners in Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens. But we saw an alliance from the Smackdown Live locker room because AJ Styles came to the aid of the phenomenal one this past week on Smackdown Live. It was quite something. We never expected it. AJ Styles and John Cena have not seen eye to eye, but tonight they come together for a common goal to ensure the survival of the blue brand. And throwing Brock Lesnar into the mix as well. We know that AJ Styles lost the WWE Championship to the Beast Incarnate, and we've only just seen Lesnar wrestle. There he is, your undisputed WWE Champion. Lesnar moments ago defeating Finn Balor and now joins Team Smackdown Live. Double duty, mission 1 was accomplished. Lesnar is the undisputed WWE Champion. Next up, to ensure that Smackdown Live survives. Look at that. That is a formidable team. But the big dog looks unfazed by his opponents. Roman Reigns, the #1 pick by General Manager Shawn Michaels before HBK was put on the shelf by an unknown attacker. Will Roman Reigns be able to keep the peace in his very unlikely pairing with Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens? But we could say the same with Brock Lesnar teaming with John Cena and the phenomenal AJ Styles. Kevin Owens decided to get involved in the action at SmackDown Live. We thought that Roman Reigns had come alone to the blue brand, but that was not the case. Kevin Owens coming over the barrier through the crowd and delivered a super kick to Super Cena. But Kevin Owens did not get it all his own way, because John Cena replied with an AA. It was carnage this past week on SmackDown Live, and I have a feeling that that carnage is only going to continue here at Battleground. And this is why this monster among men, he's supposed to be suspended, but he put himself in this match, and with no general manager to keep him in check, and Commissioner Stephanie McMahon keeping it away, surprisingly, Braun Strowman is going to compete here tonight at Battleground. And look at this, the SmackDown Live team have left the ring for Braun Strowman. Is that a sign that there is an element of fear from the blue brand? I'm just saying. As the referee signals for the bell to get this all-important match underway. This is huge. And AJ Styles and Roman Reigns, they met this past week, and once again they will kick off this 6-man tag team elimination match. And Reigns and Styles trying to get the crowd behind them, and it's pretty clear that the crowd here in Philadelphia are supporting the blue brand. And Styles said, come on, let's do this once again. And Roman Reigns steps forward, and it's Styles quickly with the forearm, then the knee. Oh, reversal from Roman Reigns. And you see that every single member wearing the shirt of their retrospective brand. That's good to see, although I think that Braun Strowman only really cares for himself. As AJ Styles is sent off the ropes, scoops up, and Reigns got caught, and a reverse DDT. Styles just at the moment one step ahead of the big dog. And Brock Lesnar, well, you've got to question what condition he is in right now after going up against the Demon moments ago. But Styles handling it all well at the moment. Listen to this crowd. They want to enter Suplex City once again. Chants echoing here in Philadelphia. And Reigns went for the gut wrench. Reversal by Styles, and it's all the blue brand at the moment. Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman looking on, and if I was the SmackDown Live team, I'd be looking to keep Braun Strowman out of this match for as long as they possibly can. Potentially pick off Reigns, pick off Owens, and then target in on the monster among men. But let's just say, is 3 men enough? We have 3 of the very best to take on Braun Strowman if we get to that scenario. Boots in the corner from AJ Styles, and Styles says, come on. As you see, the battleground has been drawn even on the ring. You have blue ropes for the side of Smackdown Live and the red ropes for the side of Monday Night Raw. And don't forget to use the hashtags. Hashtag red brand for Raw, hashtag blue brand for Smackdown Live, and of course the all-important hashtag WWE Battleground, as Roman Reigns finally gets a grip on this match and he takes up Styles and drives him down. Powerbomb delivered with authority from Roman Reigns, and Reigns had a look at Strowman, decided not to tag him, and again Reigns beginning to try and gain some control. And I have to say that quite possibly Roman Reigns won't want to tag in Braun Strowman. You see, Strowman extending the hand and Reigns wants no part of it thus far. They gotta get it together, and oh, look at this. AJ Styles bringing in John Cena. What a confrontation this is. Reigns spearing Cena after Cena hit Reigns with an AA on SmackDown Live. Knee to the midsection from John Cena. The franchise takes him up and takes down the big dog. Whose yard is it, Roman? It's been John Cena's yard for many a year. And we have the former champ who runs the camp on the apron in AJ Styles. We have the face that runs the place in John Cena. And we have the beast. Well, he's just the undisputed WWE champion, and that is a fact. As Reigns replies with a clothesline, and that takes down John Cena. And the tag is made, and Reigns goes to Kevin Owens. And Strowman, well, Strowman furious at that. Pacing around on the apron is Braun Strowman. Reigns exits the ring, and that's Owens versus Cena. And Kevin Owens fresh with a spine buster to John Cena. And here comes Kevin Owens running senton. Listen to this crowd. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks chants. Deafening here in Philadelphia. And that just shows that there is a split between the fans here, 50-50 of which brand they want to survive. And it's going to be nail-biting moments for the commissioners and general managers as they watch on. Oh, what a kick. Kevin Owens drags John Cena to the ropes and looks to take him up and hangs him across the top rope. If I was Kevin Owens, I would move Cena more towards his corner, but Owens seems to have everything in hand. And Braun Strowman, you can see, trying to get in the ring, and the referee having to keep out of there. Strowman wants to get in on the action. He's getting frustrated on the apron all the time, and Cena making sure that Braun Strowman does not get in and turns the tables on KO. And I would say that SmackDown Live are working much better as a team. Look at this. Cena ensuring that Owens doesn't get to his feet. And now the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, awaits. And Owens, oh, look at Owens. Owens still has the attention. He didn't know the tag was made. And Brock Lesnar suplexes Kevin Owens out of his boots. Great work from SmackDown Live. And it is working. This team seem to have some cohesion at the moment. Lesnar, I saw a little wince on the face of Brock. Could be still suffering the effects from the match against the Demon. But has Finn Balor softened up Brock enough? Went for the super kick to Kevin Owens. Brock Lesnar replies with a forearm and an elbow. And Lesnar wants to go Suplex City again. And his advocate isn't out here, but I can do it for him. And look at this. Lesnar's still ready to go. And Kevin Owens is reeling. That strength of Brock Lesnar. And if there was ever a time to get the monster among men in the ring, it would be now. Kevin Owens is in trouble. The Beast has opened the doors to Suplex City, and he might slam them shut soon, and there will be no escape. Suplex once again. How many is that? Come on. Lesnar urging Owens to fight. Listen to this crowd. It is back and forth. Knee to the face by Brock Lesnar. The blue brand, since Lesnar hit the ring, is dominating this match. And Kevin Owens is not responding. Concerning times for Raw. And Reigns and Strowman not exactly interacting on the apron. And this is where Smackdown have the advantage. And it is suplex after suplex after suplex. And we could be soon saying goodbye to KO. Lesnar takes him up. We've seen it once. Here we go. F5. 1, 2, 3. And Kevin Owens is out of here. And Raw are down 3-2. And Braun Strowman has had enough. Strowman hits the ring. And look at this. What a matchup this is. It was Strowman who dominated Lesnar when they went face to face this past week. And Strowman getting there early before Brock Lesnar could even realise that Braun Strowman was in the ring. And Lesnar tries to get up, but Strowman cuts him back down. And this is where fatigue will cut in for Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar at the moment reeling. Oh, but Brock comes back. Suplex from Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar. Oh, this is a grudge match. This is one that we've all wanted to see. And these two monsters, well, the monster versus the Beast, and the Beast just got chokeslammed. And can you imagine if Braun Strowman was to pin Brock Lesnar and then the red brand becomes victorious? Would that not make a statement that Braun Strowman deserves a shot at the Undisputed Championship? As Lesnar is down and Strowman roars at this capacity crowd. Brock Lesnar back to his feet. The Beast wants to break down the monster, but the monster wants to topple the Beast. And Lesnar sends Strowman 360 over the top rope. As the action spills to the outside, Reigns having to watch on, and again, these two, look at that shot. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. My announce table just is being ripped apart, and I am getting out of here. I am getting out of here. Brock Lesnar needs to fight back now. Needs to find an answer, but Strowman stops him. And Reigns watches on, keeping an eye as the action unfolds. Oh God, no, no, no. Choke slam. Brock Lesnar is out. What are we up to? Goodness me. We're up to 9. Brock needs to get in the ring. And Brock Lesnar, the Undisputed Champion, has been counted out here. Braun Strowman putting Brock Lesnar through a table, my announce table, and Lesnar is out of this match. It's 2-2 now. And the Beast is trying to come to terms with what just happened. He's up to one knee. But oh wow, That is a huge blow to the blue brand, and AJ Styles hit the ring, but Braun Strowman picking up where he left off, immediately on the attack and decimating the blue brand at the moment. Lesnar just beginning to focus here, and Brock's still groggy and down, and look at this now, the double team of the red brand, and elbow to the back of the neck. Oh goodness me, Roman Reigns with a blistering punch to AJ Styles. Lesnar right in front of me here. He is shaken by going through that table. I'm not even sure if he knows yet that he's out of this match. Knee to the face from AJ Styles, and Styles battling back, and a brainbuster dropping Roman Reigns right on the back of his neck. Two apiece here. It is level. Cena cheering on AJ, trying to make sure that the Smackdown live team keep things together, and Brock Lesnar, oh my goodness, the beast is back, and Brock Lesnar has focused on the monster among men, and now another F5. Brock Lesnar is pissed, and he's taken out Strowman. Oh my goodness! What? Brock, what are you doing? Well, the undisputed WWE Champion has snapped. Lesnar, no. That is his partner, an F5 to AJ Styles, and Reigns. Lesnar showing no alliance to either brand, and the big dog just gets hit with an F5. Whose yard is it tonight? It is Brock Lesnar's, and that is it. Lesnar has done the damage, and I always said not to trust Paul Heyman, and Brock Lesnar proved just why. He had no alliance in the end. He lost it after being eliminated, but it has given SmackDown Live the advantage. Styles clash. 1, 2. No, Roman Reigns is gone. AJ Styles got hit with an F5. And look at Strowman. Strowman coming around, and AJ Styles comes off the ropes and flies through the air. SmackDown Live need to keep the pressure on. And I don't think Lesnar meant it, but in a way, he did aid the blue brand. The F5 to Roman Reigns, and Styles recovered from his F5, hit the Styles Clash. Cena, remember, is still in this match. He is out on the outside. Lesnar had a shot at him as well, but at the moment, AJ is taking it to the monster. Oh, look at this. It could be. Oh, here we go. I thought he was going for the phenomenal forearm. He could have it to 1, 2. Strowman kicks out at 2. I thought it could be time for the phenomenal forearm, but Strowman's still in this now, but Styles now looking for the calf crusher. And AJ Styles has gone through the gears here after taking out Roman Reigns. He made sure that Strowman couldn't get his bearings after that F5 on the outside of the ring. And now, will Braun Strowman tap out? No. Strowman breaks free. Cena looks on. It's 2-1 here. But having Braun Strowman on your team is like having 2 men anyway. Elbow to the back of the head. How is Strowman standing after that F5 right in front of my eyes? And AJ Styles goes to work on the leg. We've seen Finn Balor target the legs of Strowman in the past. And look, the double team advantage from Smackdown Live, a double shoulder tackle. And this is how Smackdown will have to operate. And again, another double team maneuver. Driving the knees to the gut. Referee now making sure that Styles does leave the ring. This is the way you pick apart a monster. A big punch to Braun Strowman. Trying to make sure that Strowman does not get back into this. And Cena now begins to unload in the corner. But Braun Strowman replies with a monstrous headbutt. And now Braun Strowman picks up Cena. And you see that headbutt did enough damage to hurt John Cena. And then launches John Cena across the ring. Strowman, Cena fights back. Styles hurt on the outside. You can see that the F5 has taken its toll from his own partner. But Cena hits the springboard stunner. Strowman tried to adjust and Cena making the tag, but AJ Styles, I saw Styles reeling a little bit on the apron, but Styles is gonna look to put Strowman away. And this time I am certain he's going for that phenomenal forearm. Here comes Styles. Oh, he got caught. No. 1, 2, 3, and Cena tried to get in there, but AJ Styles is gone. And oh my goodness, this is a monstrous task now for John Cena. We need Big Match John now for the blue brand. The red brand, though, seems to be getting stronger, and AJ Styles may have just realised the fate as he gets up and he sees Braun Strowman sending John Cena down to the mat. Takes up Cena with ease and a sidewalk slam from Braun Strowman. How much does John Cena have left? This was not the scenario that Commissioner Shane McMahon would want to be in. Strowman really would have been the one that I'm sure SmackDown Live would have wanted to have taken out, and they tried, but Strowman survived. And this is dangerous. Pin, 1, 2, no, Cena kicks out. John Cena's still in this, hanging tough. For all those years, John Cena has been up for the big occasion, and there is nothing bigger than this, and there is no one bigger than Braun Strowman, the spine buster. The red brand represented by Braun Strowman, the blue brand represented by John Cena, and the takedown is Cena looking for the STF. Yes, yes, yes. And Strowman has nowhere to go. Braun Strowman needs to find the ropes, or he needs to break out. Braun Strowman, look at this. Cena has got this locked in for the first time ever. He's got this locked in. Wrenching back on Strowman, but oh my God, no. Braun Strowman just broke the grip of John Cena. Cena went for his finishing maneuver, knocks down Strowman. Go for it again, John. Oh, I thought John was going to go for the STF again, but he couldn't. And Strowman clubs him down. This is nail biting. This is nervous times. Knee to the midsection. And John Cena comes back again. We've seen this so many times from Big Match John, and he says, oh, he took his time, but he says, you can't see me. Cena catches his breath, and the 5-knuckle shuffle. Can John Cena do it? He's looking for the AA to put the monster away, and an AA, yes, yes, yes. Cena, can he get the pin? Come on, John, yes. 1, 2, yo, God almighty, no. Braun Strowman kicked out, and John Cena says, what have I got to do? He thought he had saved the blue brand, and Cena goes again, no. Strowman powered out. Strowman powered out. Oh no. The running power slam. 1, 2, 3, and Braun Strowman secures the future of Monday Night Raw. This is how it went down. Cena went for the second AA. He could not believe that Strowman kicked out. And then the monster with the running power slam hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman has just ensured that there is only one brand in the WWE Universe. Smackdown Live is no more. It's all about Monday Night Raw.